Welcome back to Slumber Party.
And it's truly a party.
Ooh, can you believe it?
And
It is
but
truly
we're
a
not
party.
slumbering.
We're
We're what?
what are we doing instead?
Party.
It really is a party because for listeners and watchers, are you a watcher or are you a player?
What's that from?
Nerve? You've never seen Nerve?
I have seen Nerve, but it's been
Okay.
years. And actually, I've been trying to watch it recently. But other forces.
You've been trying to watch
but other forces in my life have kept it from me. But
like watching a 2-hour movie.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
The forces that
Well,
be.
anyways, I don't know if the watchers have noticed, but for the listeners, I did get an upgraded microphone holder.
Yeah.
So my microphone now matches Abby's, and it is my Harry Potter wand.
Yeah,
from
show it
Universal.
Show it off. Yep, from Universal. She got picked during the Ollivanders show thing.
Yeah, did we talk about that ever?
No, I don't think we talked about Universal.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, you're
went
right.
before it.
We went to Universal for my 23rd birthday, guys. And yeah, Ollivanders. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Ollivander
himself
chose me to get my own personalized wand. So mine isn't anyone's wand because I didn't really have a specific wand I wanted. I was like, oh, maybe if I don't get chosen, like I'll get Ron's or something, you know. So I got chosen and I got a cute little wand and I'm like really powerful or whatever.
I know, I really like yours.
Thank you.
Yeah. I have Hermione's wand.
And that's just as good.
Yeah, and I just identify with her, so
yeah,
I have her wand. But yeah, I feel like we didn't show our other new additions to the set, like my little jelly cat.
Yeah,
my birthday cake jelly cat from Lauren that I got for my birthday.
It's so cute.
It's so cute.
And it got spoiled a little because we went to a bookstore and they sold jelly cats and they had the birthday cake and you were going to buy it.
Yeah, okay. So I was going to buy it because I had been wanting it for so long. And I was like, I would see it in a store and I wouldn't get it. I'd be like, oh, so cute. But you shouldn't do that. I don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. And then I would go back to these stores and then I wouldn't see it. And it was nowhere to be found. It was like, I couldn't find it anymore. So I was like, next time I see it, I'm buying it. Because I passed the opportunity before, and now I wish I had it. Yeah, so that's what happened. So I was like, I'm gonna get it. I have to get it. And then Lauren was like, no. I said, actually, don't.
You can't get that actually, because I got it off of the website, and I had checked another time, like way before your birthday, and they were sold out. And then I checked another time before your birthday, and they had them. So I was like, I have to get it immediately. So then I got it, but yeah, then I had to tell her right there, like, yeah, I was
still
that
really excited
for you. Yeah.
But anyway, so should we do a New Year's resolution check-in? Now we're like a month into a year almost, which actually I can't believe it's still January. Not by the time this episode comes out, but
well, yeah, it's gonna be the 1st of February, so happy February.
Okay, yeah,
but January has felt so long.
Yeah, you feel every single day.
And I think that, like, a lot of people do think that also.
No, yeah, it's so long. It's the hardest month.
Yeah, I just don't, but I had a good, like, beginning, and then the end, like,
drags.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm, like, over it. I'm like, get out of January, please. Even though it's just, like, days, and it doesn't matter, really.
Yeah, tomorrow's the last day.
Yeah. So, how are your resolutions going? What are we doing? What are we not doing?
You go first.
What have we changed? Oh, I feel like I need to like look at mine to see what I had written down.
I haven't done mine, and I'm gonna be completely transparent and honest because I'm so an honest person and I'm down to earth and like I would never lie to you guys. I only have done a stretch once.
Yeah.
And that's because my back was really hurting. So I had to do that.
Okay, so looking at mine, I feel like,
I didn't have a lot of resolutions though.
yeah, not a lot of mine are like super like that can just be achieved.
Yeah.
Like the only one I actually feel like I have been going on walks.
I try to go on walks when I don't work because I've said it before. I'm like, if I'm gonna be on my feet for 8 hours, I don't have the motivation to go walk after I get home from work or before work.
Yeah.
So on my days off, I try.
Well, I'm not on my feet all day.
Right.
I'm the opposite of on my feet, so it's like I need to do it.
Yeah.
But, sometimes I don't have time. It's usually when I don't have times when I don't do it. I feel like I'm pretty good at it when I have like a free night or evening or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess that's really it. But the rest of mine are like more like long term,
Yeah.
like over the course of the year.
Yeah. Well,
like goals.
We can check in next year.
Yeah, we can.
Because a New Year's resolution does not mean I need to start now. It's just for the new year.
Yeah, it's the whole year.
Yeah.
It's the whole year.
Right.
And I was seeing things like afterwards about people being like, oh, like winter is the worst time to start resolutions because it's like hibernation mode.
Yes, and like seasonal depression.
Yeah, and like spring is the best time because that's when like
I agree. Like
you're starting like out with the end, like or out with the old and with the new, and you're like spring cleaning and like
right. I think
you're waking
March
up
is the one of the best months of the year.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And I love the weather in Arizona. Like it's like getting warmer and like, but might be a little chilly at night. Probably actually won't be. But
Well,
it's
it
nice.
will be a
Like
little
it's
bit.
like nice.
I
you
think
could
it's
wear
nice.
a long sleeve or you can wear a t-shirt. Like, and you can still wear like jeans comfortably. Like I think it's the best month.
I'll still be wearing jeans all year.
I wear jeans all year too.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I used to not, but now
I mean,
it's a fashion thing, not like
actually more. I used to not ever wear shorts when I was younger because I was, insecure about my legs. But now I wear shorts and that's actually a big deal for me. So
Wow,
I do
good for
like to
you.
wear shorts. Thank you. Even though I have cellulite, it's okay because that's just what we have.
Amen. And a lot of people have it. And also, like, who's really looking that hard? Like, I'm not looking that hard.
No, and that's just how it is always.
Yeah.
Always looking at people, not judging them. You're like, oh, this is really great about them, but you're never like, that's really ugly. Like I don't ever. And then so I'm like, why would people think that about me? And then I'm like, well, it's just
never. If I'm ever like looking
way.
at someone else, it's like it
Or
makes
just
me think negative. It's like comparison is like I'm worse than you. Like it's never like I'm better than you. It's always like you're way better than me. Like I'm always looking at myself worse than anyone else.
Right. If I'm
Which sorry, that's like really sad, but that's
no,
true.
It's
like I'm never looking
I think
at
a lot of
anyone
people
else.
are like that. And I think that I either look at them like, wow, you're really great, or like I just don't have a thought at all. Like
right.
Like you're just a person. Like you're just someone like, and I see lots of people like I interact with lots of people or, strangers every day because I work in retail. And so I just see a lot of people and I'm like, it's just a person.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't think about them after I see them.
Yeah.
Unless they were.
So wear shorts if you want to. Or if it's hot and you can't wear jeans. You shouldn't hold yourself back.
I agree, but it's hard to tell that to an insecure middle school / high
I know,
schooler.
I'm just saying that, as a PSA.
No, I know.
As a PSA.
I know, and then it makes me cry sometimes thinking about how insecure I was. We're not going to get into that because it makes me really sad. It's like,
we don't have to get into it. But that was kind of a good transition into what I did want to talk about on the episode, which is the Barbie controversy.
Oh my god, that was crazy. That was a really good
Yeah, that was actually a good one. Like, we've never had that before. And then we ruined it by talking
Eat shoes. Oh god, our seamless transition is not so seamless anymore.
No, that's okay though. But yeah, anyway, I want to talk about the Barbie Oscar nomination controversy. Because have you been seeing that too?
Yes. Yes.
What are
And
your
can I
thoughts
borrow
to start?
some lip gloss?
Yeah,
Okay. But I have to speak my thoughts first.
I guess not. But I kind of introduced it, so I feel like you should bounce off of that.
No, I want you to start.
Oh, okay. So for those that don't know, the Barbie
Flattering.
controversy.
It's not flattering at all.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ. Sorry, Jesus, I think.
You do not use the Lord's name
Oh
in
my
vain in
God.
this house.
Oh my God, sorry, Nova.
She's like got up.
She heard me say Jesus Christ
Look at her
and she
ears right
rose.
now.
Because
She's
she
so
knows
angry.
we're talking about her. Okay, sorry, I wish you
Okay,
guys could
so
see Nova.
if for those who don't know or who want to recap, basically the Oscar nominations came out. Was it last week? I don't know. Time
It literally is irrelevant.
is so crazy to me because I never know when things happen. Okay, it happened recently though. The nominations coming out, and Barbie was not, or Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig were not nominated in their categories, respectively.
Like director and actress.
Yes. Yes, but I think it was nominated for Best Picture.
Really?
Yeah. And I think I'm really not sure because they didn't look in depth, but I think it's nominated for some other things too. But those are I mean, we obviously know like Ryan Gosling and America Ferrera were nominated in their categories, Best Actor and Best Supporting Actress.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So they do have other nominations. It's just those two, Margot and Greta.
Like the biggest one.
Yeah. So that's what happened, and everyone is kind of, well, not everyone, but there was this big wave of like, this is a loss for feminism, and they deserved to be nominated because like they were the stars of the whole production and like whatever. And that's what happened.
It is interesting how they like even like choose like it's just the Academy or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You call it
Yeah.
like the
I think that
judges.
Yeah, it would be an Academy.
It's just like how do they even like nominate things? Like just like why wouldn't it be in why would it be in one category and not in another? Like I'm
gonna
so interesting.
Look up just like the other people in those categories. Just so.
Yeah, because I'm like, what other movies even are there? Oppenheimer.
Like I want to look up specifically like Best Actress because I disagree with a lot of that discourse.
Like
they should have been nominated. Like, but because like Margot Robbie not being nominated like isn't like I don't think you can compare like Ryan Gosling being nominated and not Margot Robbie because they're like separate categories. Like they're completely separate categories. I feel like if you threw them together and were like maybe like Ryan got picked over Margot, but that's like just not what happened. Like Ryan got nominated in his category of Best Actor, only men, and then
it was Best Actor.
I think so.
That's crazy.
I think so, or maybe it's supporting, but supporting role.
Okay,
but I think it's actor. It is actor though.
Supporting like
supporting actor. That's my bad. Yeah, supporting actor, male.
Yeah.
So he was in the supporting, and then America Ferrera
was
in the supporting for actress.
Yeah, that I feel like it's just hard to say.
It's hard to compare
because supporting also is I don't know. It's just like I think easier
because I feel like they're making it seem like it's like right. It's supporting also, so it's like that's a whole different role than a lead actor or actress. Like Margot, I mean, the people like nominated for actress. Okay, so there's this movie I haven't seen, Naiad.
No, I haven't heard of that.
I haven't heard of that, so I don't really know. I don't have context. Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon, which I also didn't see that.
Didn't see that.
But I heard her performance was really good, though. Anatomy of a Fall, Sandra Hüller? Question mark. I heard of that one, but I literally didn't see any of these movies.
Will you just list them real quick? I'm sorry.
Okay. Carey Mulligan in Maestro, and then Emma Stone in Poor Things.
Didn't see a single one of those movies.
I
I do
literally
want to
didn't
see
see
Poor
any of
Things
those.
though.
I want to see. Why haven't I seen Maestro? It's literally on Netflix.
Oh.
I don't know. I do want to see all of them, but haven't heard of Naiad at all. But the rest of them I've like seen trailers and like heard of. But anyway, I just think it's like so Margot Robbie should be picked over another female actress because Barbie was like a movie about feminism.
I think that's so true.
I'm
That's
just
so
like,
true.
yes, like Barbie was super good. I'm not a Barbie hater by any means. I liked Barbie.
Right.
But just because like a
But
movie is
also
like
Barbie to me like is so different from like an award winning like move like something like that. Like to
yeah.
me
And it still like
it's
got
more like just
nominated.
fun and not like serious. Like I mean it is
Uh,
serious. Like I don't know how to explain it, but
and it still
like
got
to me
nominated for
I'm
Best
like that's
Picture.
not even like relevant at all. Like winning an award does not equal like you're that's the best movie that's ever written. It's so subjective.
Yeah. And I just don't think like just because your movie is out loud about feminism, like doesn't mean just because you didn't get
Yeah.
nominated it's like anti-feminism. Like
Yeah.
that you didn't get nominated or like even Greta Gerwig not being nominated.
Like I love Greta Gerwig. I'm a
Love
Greta
her.
Gerwig stan for life.
But do I think that like deserve I don't know. Like I want to look at the other
Directors.
directors, but I got to find it on this
Yeah,
list.
I don't even like care about the Oscars. Like I care more about like Grammys.
But those are just different. That's just music.
I think it's just because it's easier to listen to music and be like, I like that instead of like try to follow like 2 hour long movie I don't even care about.
But I'm like such a movie girl.
I don't like
That might
I
be.
just like to rewatch movies and have a good time. Put that on my graves, my headstone. I just like to rewatch movies and have a fun time.
Yeah, but I don't always like need to have a fun time watching a movie.
Okay, I don't like that's not all I want to have. I'm different. Like I am so intellectual actually and I really like emotional movies. I don't want to get into it because I'm not
No,
the
we don't
movie
have to get into
expert.
that. No, I'm just. I just think the discourse
But I
is
do
a
like the
little.
Grammys because I love Taylor Swift.
And like Ryan Gosling and America Ferrera like put out statements, and I like about like how they should have been nominated, and I was kind of like
how they shouldn't have
like
been
how
nominated?
Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig should have been nominated. Not necessarily
That
they
do you
shouldn't
feel like
have.
they that like kind of were forced to do that, or do you think they
No,
wanted
I feel like
to?
it was really like a we're not the stars of this movie, but it's like that's just not how it's being ranked. Like
Well,
that's just
and
in your
yes,
supporting role
exactly.
category.
That's the whole point of the supporting role categories. You are supporting your main character, your main actor,
Yeah,
actress.
and it doesn't mean like Greta Gerwig's a bad director or Margot Robbie is a bad actress. Like it's not that. It's just that like in comparison to like these other movies, like Ryan Gosling's supporting role performance,
Right. I
like
agree, and I
got
thought
in it.
America Ferrera is that his name?
Yeah, I think so.
Ferrera. I thought she was really great in that movie, and
Yeah,
like it's just sad that like it's like you can't be happy for yourself because you're sad for someone else that you think deserved it. I don't know.
I don't know. I
Because
just think it's
everyone's
like
saying
yeah. I
that.
also do think it's like maybe taking it a bit too seriously. I don't.
Yes, like
I
who
don't.
cares
Well,
about the
it is a big
Oscars?
deal for them.
It is, but Margot Robbie is going to have a career after this.
Yeah. No, yeah,
Like
definitely.
she's gonna be okay.
I think like something I think all of Greta Gerwig's films she's directed, Lady Bird, Little Women, and Barbie all were nominated for Best Picture. Isn't that
And
crazy?
and it's like
But I don't think she's
I think
ever been nominated for Best Director.
I do think like Best Picture though is still like
Oh, really? And you're
you're
winning
still
too.
part of that. Yeah, you're
Yes.
still winning and like people consider that like you
Or
that's a win for you.
yeah, I don't think either of them personally made any statements. So I would kind of be embarrassed if someone else made a statement on my behalf like
Right.
that. Like we
Right.
should have been this. I would be like, ooh. like
Maybe
that.
I would make a statement and been like, it would have been like, it's okay, guys. But maybe it's not that deep. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, I can't say what I would do if I was like a famous actor.
Yeah, but I just thought that was interesting. And it was also funny when the Ken song or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I'm Just Ken, won at the Critics' Choice Awards for like best original song or something.
Oh my
And he
god,
was
what was
like,
it
"Did
up
you see the
against?
meme of him being like so confused, like that he
That it
won?"
won?
I don't know who he was up against, but I think maybe I don't want to like say wrong information, but I also think like What Was I Made For was also nominated potentially.
That's weird. Because that song, I
Because
think, is
that one at the Golden Globes, I'm
better.
pretty sure. What Was I Made For?
Yeah, like, I feel like that one's,
I
like,
think
more...
that one's really good
Yeah,
and
like...
deserved what it got.
I think it's also
So
nominated at the Oscars, right?
I'm Just Ken. I'm like, why? Like, it's not that good.
Right.
It's
And
really
he's
not.
like,
It's
yeah,
not even
it's
that good
not
of a
that
song.
good. It's not. Like, it's not
Like, it's
something I
kind
would
of
just play in the car.
no.
It's literally, like, our niece loves that song. It's literally a kid's song.
Like, I'm just Ken. Okay.
Anywhere else
Like, it's not
I'd
that
be
good of a melody.
No, it's like, and it's just very like, I
Like,
don't know.
simple.
Right, like I could have
Like-
I could written that. Could have written that.
Yeah, I definitely could have written that. And then after he like,
Right.
who was it? I think Mark Ronson is the guy who like wrote those and produced those songs. And he like after the Golden Globes because he didn't win. It was that and Dance Dance. Is it called Dance?
Dance.
No, is it?
That was good.
Is it Dua Lipa's song in that
I'm
movie?
sorry,
Is it just called Dance, or is it called Dance the Night Away, or is it called something completely different?
I don't know, but like, let me answer this first. It's called
Dance the Night Away. Is it just Dance?
I don't.
And Prince sees the
know.
night away. Do we think?
I like don't know
I
if
have
that's the title at all.
I know that's what I'm not sure about
Wait,
either.
let me think. If it's not that at all, I want to guess.
And someone said it was like the pop song of the summer. I'm like, no, it wasn't.
um,
Oh, okay, I got it. I looked it up.
is it what you said?
It's close, but it's neither of what I said.
Okay, so let me think.
But it's a version of what I said.
The night is dancing away.
No, it's just Dance the Night. Dance the
Okay,
Night.
well,
And so neither
that
of his
nominated?
songs won. I bet they were both nominated at the Golden Globes. Maybe. No, I actually wouldn't know. So
okay, well, Dance Dance by Fall Out Boy.
And he, like-
well, y'all know about that
and
because that's
he
good.
like posted a picture on Instagram of him like ripping up his acceptance. Like he ripped up his acceptance speeches in there in the trash. And it was a picture of them in the
Like,
trash.
was it like satire?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
I
it
would
did
do
get
that like in a funny
it
way.
did get
but-
nominated at the Golden Globes and the Critic Choice Awards. And it got nominated for Grammy Award
Who
Song of the Year.
Dance Tonight?
Yeah. And Best Song Written for Visual Media.
I'm so excited for the Grammys
Me too.
because I think Taylor Swift is performing.
Wow, that'd be fun.
But I just heard that through the grapevine.
So we'll
Heard
see.
that through the grapevine, did you? Have you seen that?
No.
You haven't seen that on TikTok?
I don't think so.
Heard that through the grapevine, did you?
No, I haven't.
I don't even know what the like rest of it is. I think it's
I don't
just
know.
that.
Anyway, that's what my Barbie thoughts, really. I thought it was a little much. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah.
And, like, again, with the feminism thing, like, just because a movie isn't, like, sold to you as a feminist movie doesn't mean it's not feminist. Or, like, doesn't have those themes.
Right, like it does not need to have feminism in it, but it doesn't have to have anti-feminism in it.
No, it's
Do you know
just
what I mean?
like it's just like there's movies on this list probably that like have those themes but aren't that aren't like in your face about it.
That's true. That's true, but I wouldn't know because I've never seen them.
Okay. Sorry.
I
Just trying to find this.
yeah, I don't know. Like the Oscars, I like
the Oscars. I do.
Oh. She has Letterbox.
I do have a Letterboxd account. Don't follow me because it's not that important. It's not that serious. Like, I really don't write reviews.
When
Huh?
did we? Sorry, I'm sorry. It's just funny. You said, don't follow me. Like, we don't know your username.
Well, you could figure it out.
Abby Rose Cook.
Are you doxing me? Okay, now I'm gonna have to delete that again.
That's like when
Just kidding.
I was like, oh my god, like I need to get a Reddit. She was like, yeah, this is so good. Like you can like follow, like join, like subreddits and what do you call them? Like Snitcher or what's
What?
like you follow the Brooklyn and Bailey. What is it called?
Oh no, don't say that.
I think that's real.
Snark account.
Snark. Yeah. Sorry, Brooklyn and Bailey, if you're watching this, we love you. Anyways, you follow the Snark accounts, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, like get me on that, which I need to follow that.
It's very interesting.
Anyway,
I don't post.
Really, yes, and then I was like, okay,
look.
What's your username? And you were like, and she was like, I cannot tell you.
It's secret, like it's anonymous.
And then I made mine anonymous.
Yeah.
I don't even know the name of it.
Oh, because it just like creates one for you when you first.
No, I made up my own.
Oh, cool.
But I don't remember what it is.
I like mine. I think mine's cute, and I made my little avatar.
Okay.
Can, like,
yeah. And so, what is it?
Well, I'm not telling you.
I'm just kidding. I don't really care.
But
I just thought it was
think
funny.
I've maybe posted before, but it was like a question in like a birth control subreddit, like something.
Yeah, that's
like
I actually don't know how to post. I never posted.
Yeah, but I just like following certain subreddits, and they're so random. When I started Invisalign, I was like, oh, I'm joining the subreddit.
Yeah, I'm in the Bath and Body Works subreddit.
Yeah, like
and
things like that.
What else am I in? Like a nail one.
Like I'm in like book ones of different sorts.
I'm in the Fourth Wing one.
Oh, nice.
It's like a Fourth Wing one.
Yeah.
I'll join the ACOTAR one after we're done with that.
Yeah.
We both started reading ACOTAR.
We did.
We started a book club. So if you guys
you started it.
Well, actually, Ashley and my friend Ashley.
Is she reading? Are there any of those others in the book club?
Well,
reading?
Okay, Grace is in it. Sorry, I'm just gonna name drop some people. Let me just say, like, I made a book club or whatever because Ashley and I were like talking about it, but it's like it just was under my account, so it's like I created it.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Well, I'm on track.
Grace and Gabby have already read it. ACOTAR.
Oh, okay.
At least the first. Well, Gabby's read the series. My friend Gabby.
Wow.
Like, I was like, not everyone knows who that is, but
yeah.
Okay, and then my friend Grace, I think she just read the first one, so it's like, okay, they're not really in it. But anyway, me, Abby's boyfriend, and I don't know if you want to name drop,
Justin. Don't go searching him up.
And if you're wondering what his is, I actually don't know it. But anyways, we did, and then our sister, Chelsea. Shout out Chelsea. She's also reading it.
And
it's
if
really
she
fun.
hears this shout out, she can be on our next episode.
Yes. Okay, Chelsea.
This is a true test.
Yes, this is your test.
If you're listening, you can be our guest.
Yeah.
On our next episode. Yeah. And if you don't approach us after this,
you missed your opportunity.
That's your fault because I only want people who listen to our podcast on our podcast.
I didn't catch her. I mean, like, I just walked in and Mom was listening to our podcast.
Oh.
And I was like, I'm a little embarrassed. I was like, okay, walking away now. We don't need to talk about it.
I don't, listen to them back. I do, a little bit of it on YouTube because you, upload them. So I don't have the video anymore because I would used to, on my phone watch it.
Yeah.
But so I only watch it once it's uploaded and then it's, it's already out there. I can only listen to myself talk for so much, time.
Right, and I was, literally there.
Yeah, and I was there, so.
I know what was said.
And sometimes, I used to be, more anxious about it when I would think about what I would, I'm like, oh my god, why did I say that? And I haven't had that in a while, but I had that pop up after last episode for some reason. And I don't even remember what it was about now.
It's hard for me
not the episode, but just,
watch...
what I was, thinking about that I said. I can't even remember.
Sorry. For that reason exactly, because we talk, which I don't think it's bad, but we talk over each other a lot, but it's fine because like I
I
don't
like it.
mind. And then I'm like, I say a lot of filler words, and I'm not even gonna actually talk about it
Because
because
you don't want people to know.
I don't want them to notice.
But now they're going to look for filler words.
There's certain words that
sorts.
people wouldn't think annoy me, but it does.
Oh, like
so I'm not
it
gonna
wouldn't
say
annoy
it.
them, but it would.
Yeah, I'm not
maybe
gonna
annoy
say
you.
it, but I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But I'm not gonna say it because maybe it doesn't bother other people.
Anyway, I'm only like 15 chapters through the book. Not only, that's
I'm
like a quarter.
The same. I'm about the same. That's like.
And you're trying to finish it tomorrow? You're only 15 chapters in? You have to read like 300 pages.
I could do that.
Okay, I thought you were like way farther along. Because you're like, oh, I'm going to finish it tomorrow. Or I'm going to try. And you're only 15 chapters in?
I don't work tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I need to read my chapters tonight because I need to read to keep my pace. To keep my pacing for the book club. I need to read my chapters.
I only wanted to finish it tomorrow because it's the last day of the month.
Well, I finished my book, a different book today.
What book?
It was called I Could Live Here Forever. I don't remember the author, but check out my Goodreads. Really just shouting out my socials today. Because then you can find out the author. But it was about like this girl, of course, like a mid-20s. You know, I love those ones. But she like gets in like a toxic relationship with like Nova.
It's really cute.
You guys can't see, but sorry.
It's cute.
She gets like in a toxic relationship with like a heroin addict.
Oh no.
And like when she started the relationship, obviously she didn't know, and then he was like, I used to do heroin.
And then he relapsed.
Yeah.
So, okay, was it sad?
It was sad, but it was like, I thought it had a good ending. Like, I liked the ending was more like hopeful.
Yeah.
Because like, it was obviously like not a relationship she should be in because of that.
Was it fictional?
Yeah. Yeah, it was fiction.
My tummy, I hope they didn't hear that.
I heard it.
My tummy made a sound. Don't worry about it.
But it was good. I liked it. It definitely was like one that I could get through quick. Like it was like kept me like reading. Like I wasn't bored.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Yeah,
so
ACOTAR, I don't know. Everyone's like the first book is not very good, but the second book's really good.
That's what I've heard.
And so I have noticed like so far it's kind of hard for me to get into. Like not hard, but I'm just like, okay, let's get to it. Where's I want to be flipping the pages.
Yeah.
And right now it's just like, okay, you know, world building or whatever.
Yeah, I think for me, like I am reading only like purposely only reading a couple chapters like a day or whatnot to like keep it, you know, to just for the book club thing. But so then I'm like, if I wasn't doing that and if I was just reading it on my own, I'd probably read it a lot faster and it would be a different experience.
Yeah.
But since I'm like reading it like on purpose, like slow, and it's also like in between my other reading and like whatever, it's not as the pace is like kind of like ugh. And then I'm like, dang, already like 100 something pages in.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always getting past that 100.
People don't get that. People don't get that about reading.
What do you mean?
Like people are like, I just find this with maybe like someone who's getting into reading or is just like not a reader in general, which is fine. I don't judge at all.
But like your life could be so much different.
No. But like people don't get when they don't read books like often is that like a lot of the time you have to get through that first like even like could be up to a third of a book. Like,
right. Well,
before it picks up and you like are like, okay, I really like this.
Gabby did say about ACOTAR, like the ending, like the last maybe like 100 pages is like
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like,
especially fantasy
I
books.
obviously love a book that hooks you right away, and you're like,
Mhm.
oh, I like this. Like, I know I'm gonna
Mhm.
like this. Like, obviously love those types of books, but there are also just like I think so many more books where you need to like get through that first 100
Yeah.
pages or so,
Also,
because then
there's
you start to like it picks up, and then you get through more of the plot, and I don't know. And people don't get
there's
that. They
well,
just
there's also like I feel like different genres are different. Like a thriller book is gonna hook you right away, and you know you're gonna fly through that, like a thriller mystery book, you know. But like sometimes literary fiction, it's like okay, like you know they're just doing their like they're just living their life, and then it starts, you know, drama,
yeah. I
and
have
then
the
like
most random things that like
fantasy like things could be like I could see go both ways because it's like okay there may be some world building but also it could also pick up fast. So I'm like I just knowing that going into a book, it's like
mhm.
sometimes people just pick up a book and they've never read before and then they're like
No, I didn't like
this,
this.
yeah, and I'm like okay well that's not where you start,
Sometimes I'm
okay,
like, give it
you
a
gotta start with a
chance.
different book
Or
then.
I don't even think that. I'm just like, give a book a chance before you set it down. Like, because you're like, oh, the first chapter didn't do it for me. I'm like, because
That's
then you're
and
not
that
going to finish many books because it's more rare that a book hooks you right away.
right,
But I don't know. I have the most random things that like get me intrigued. Like, it's really all across the board. And it
yeah,
doesn't, for me, it's not really genre. It's just, I think it's just like maybe how the writing is or something. And then sometimes I don't realize how much I like a book until I'm like not reading it. And then I'm like, okay, like I kind of like want to be in that world right now.
yeah, like I'm thinking about it,
Yeah, like I'm thinking about it. Like, oh, I'm thinking about like what happens next or like what
yeah.
which one did that for me? My Year of Rest and Relaxation.
Oh, I had DNF to that.
Controversial book. I know. I know. A lot of people don't like that book. Even I'm like, I don't know. It's like weird.
You're like, I don't even know if I
It's a
liked
weird
it.
book, but while I was reading it, I would like not be reading it, and I'm like, I want to like get in that world again. Like I want to go back into her world,
Yeah,
like in like
I
just be
agree. I
there.
also think that's yeah, like why people read books too, or like yeah,
Yeah,
rewatch
I mean
movies.
Harry
Like
Potter, of course. I'm like,
yeah, like it's
that's so different. Yeah, but
like and there's some books I want to reread that I'm like I really did like that now that I'm looking back, or I really want to read like books that I read a couple years ago, and I'm like, did I actually like that? I like
yeah.
want to
Oh, I'm
confirm.
I'm a big rereader of
Yeah,
books.
me
Like
too. Me
I
too.
love like it's like just rewatching a movie.
It is exactly
Yeah,
like
that you
that.
love or
Or a
whatever.
TV
I love
show.
rereading a book I love. I do.
Hmm.
So I'm a big rereader. There was one book I was gonna like told myself I was gonna
What do you
reread
think
this
is
year.
the
I forget.
movie? Sorry
No,
to
go
change
ahead.
topic. What do you think is the movie that you've rewatched the most?
Uptown Girls. Oh,
Really? Oh
or Little Miss Sunshine.
my gosh.
Or Juno. Sorry, those are like my top three
Okay. Let me think.
of like most rewatchable. Like,
Like Divergent might be up there. I'm not kidding, guys. I was obsessed with that movie in middle school. And like
okay,
I still
fair.
love it to this day, but like
I mean,
it's
those
like Divergent, but then I don't watch the other ones. It's just
just
Divergent. And
yeah.
it could have ended there.
I mean, like those types of movies, like the best one, like Hunger Games series, is
Yeah.
so easy to
It
rewatch.
is so it's yeah,
It's like
it's
always exciting to you. It's like at least for me, I feel like it's easy to get bored of a movie you've seen. You're like,
mhm.
oh, I saw that kind of recently, but you haven't really seen it recently.
Yeah.
But Hunger Games, I can always get excited about.
Hunger Games is good. Maybe like I'm trying to think cuz I do like rewatch romance movies, but I can't think of like one that is more than the other. I do watch like To All the Boys I Ever Loved Before a lot.
Oh, really?
I love that
Yeah, you do like
movie.
that movie.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that was one of the last like rom romance movies that
Mhm.
was like good in our generation.
I honestly couldn't say. I couldn't say. I'd have to like. I couldn't think of one off the top of my head. Like
Like any romance movie?
no, that's like of our generation. That's like
Yeah, that you
better or
liked.
as good as like an older one.
I think that one's really good.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
good.
I
I
just
like
wish
it, but I don't know if I'd just like choose it to like
it's
rewatch.
just like it's just a feeling that it gives me. Like
Mhm.
it's like I want to watch a movie that's
Mhm.
exactly like this and has these kind of
Well, that's how I
moments.
feel about like
And so
Little Miss
I'm like,
Sunshine.
why would I look for a new movie? Why can't I just watch the one I already seen?
I think that's exactly how I feel about Little Miss Sunshine and Juno and what was the other one I said?
Uptown
Uptown Girls.
Girls.
Like they're all like funny, like kind of have sad
I wanna
moments,
watch Uptown
like
Girls.
oh,
Na na
like
na
feel
na na na.
good.
Piece of Egyptian cotton. It's so
I
good.
love that movie. I love that movie. And it has like 19% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Does it actually?
Yes, and I'm like, these people.
The part at the end with the guitars?
Yes!
And it has 19%?
And I cry every time.
Yes, it's good.
And it has 19%. And I'm like, these people do not know cinema. Like,
or like
you
you don't know
don't
what it is to be a
understand.
girl.
You just don't, like, they don't get it. And I don't even care.
I need to
Like,
watch
I
it.
love that
I need
movie.
to watch it.
I love it.
Again, I mean, I've seen it.
They're like feel good movies, but they're also like funny, and they're also like they're just dynamic.
Emotional.
Like yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
totally. They all
they
have
got
that
all
same vibe.
they do like, and those are just
Yeah.
like I think those types of movies are just like my fave
To like
my
go back
favorite
to.
types of movies.
Well,
No, just honestly in general, but also to rewatch. Maybe that's just because they are my favorite types of movies.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna choose to rewatch.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I thought of another romance movie that I like that's more recent. Crazy Rich Asians.
I need to watch that again because I do remember
that's on high up on my movie list.
Yeah.
Favorite movies, and that one's like pretty recent and is really good, I think.
I do remember liking that one, seeing
Yeah.
it in theaters. So I
Yeah.
would rewatch that one because it's been a long time, so I don't really
Yeah.
remember everything.
I've rewatched that a couple times. But let me just tell you my top three. I think my top three is actually okay. It's Little Women, La La Land, and then I'm pretty sure number three is Hunger Games: Catching Fire. Actually,
Wow. I started like trying to do a ranking on Letterboxd, but you can make like lists.
yeah, I did
So-
mine on Excel. Or
Yeah,
actually, it
so
was Google
It
Sheets.
honestly is probably I should do that because it's just easier to organize than it is on here.
Yeah.
Okay, up there for me, also among the ones I just said, Lady Bird.
Oh,
is
yeah, Lady
super
Bird's
high
top 10
on my list.
That one's an easy rewatch, also.
Yeah, and then like the maybe like different vibe, but like these are the same vibe, these two movies, but they're different from the rest. Dead Poet Society and Good Will Hunting.
I have
Both
never
Robin
seen
Williams.
Good Will Hunting still.
Oh, it's
I need
real
to watch
good.
that.
It's so good. How do you like them apples?
Oh, well, actually, I know what movie I have watched a lot. The Last Song.
Yeah, that's the first movie I ever cried.
Ever?
And I
Really?
remember it. Yeah.
I remember mine was Eight Below.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's really well. Before I hit puberty, like I didn't cry at movies.
That's so funny.
And then I like watched Last Song. I was like 13.
God, that movie's
And I
so
remember,
sad.
I specifically remember you and our childhood friend.
In Mom and Dad's room?
Yeah. And you guys weren't watching it though. I was watching
Yeah.
it alone, like in the room, and you guys were like playing or hanging out, and I was watching it, and it got to the sad part, you know, the part, and I started crying, and then you guys like came in, and I was like crying. And that was like the first time I ever cried at a movie.
No. Was that one movie like owned on DVD or something? Or you
I don't
had
know.
a DVD of it? Maybe
Probably.
it was hand on the movie.
Well,
but-
we did have Hannah Montana.
Okay,
the movie.
okay.
But I also like read that book when I was like around that age, like after I watched
that book
the movie,
is
though.
good. That book is good.
It's
pretty accurate.
But yeah, that's because I was like really had hit puberty, like the hormones were kicking in. And
I don't remember how old I was when I watched Eight Below, but I was pretty like young, and I think I had like teared up at things before, but this was like,
I
the
don't
first
think
time.
I can watch that movie ever
No,
again.
Abby, Mom put it on recently, and I said, and I was watching it, I was like, this is fine, and then it, like,
It's so
I felt like
sad.
it was coming, and I was like, Mom, you turn it off right now. I said, turn it off.
It's
Turn it
sad.
off right now. Like, I kind of yelled. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, like, I did kind of yell at her. I was like, get the remote right now and turn it off. I feel like something's about to So, but that's
It's
the
so
first movie I like
sad.
bawled, and I remember going into the kitchen and like hugging mom, like bawling, and I think her and like Chelsea were laughing at me,
Yeah,
like.
probably. That sounds
But
right.
that is a really sad movie, and like for the only reason is to be make people cry. I swear, there's
Yeah.
no other reason for that.
No, yeah, that one is really. I don't know if I can watch it again, but maybe I like want. I kind of want to now just to refresh my memory.
I don't.
But I do know it how sad it is though. I
Yeah.
remember feeling sad, but again, I didn't cry.
Really? Wait, did we watch it together when I like
Yeah,
cried?
I'm sure we watched
Yeah.
it like together because we were like little.
It's so sad, guys. Seriously.
Oh, okay. One of my favorite rom-coms, like old rom-coms though, I guess it doesn't
I
count,
thought of another new one. Hugo.
is Bridget Jones's Diary.
Okay.
I remember we watched that
Yes,
together, and
yes,
I
I
was
do
like,
remember.
that was so good. And
Yeah,
I
I don't
always
remember what happens
underestimated
though. I
it in
think
my
I do.
brain. It's like with her main character Bridget, and then Colin Firth
And
and
Hugh Grant.
are like the love interests, and then like Hugh Grant's kind of like the dick,
Right.
but he's like really hot. And then
Hugh
Colin
Grant
Firth is
at
like
his
also kind of
prime.
a dick, but then he's like kind of sweet dick.
Hmm.
And also he's pretty hot too. So
Yeah. Well.
that was Hugh Grant
Yeah.
at his prime, and now I don't like Hugh Grant.
And he's like a bitter old man.
Yeah.
And
Ever
then he
since
played
that
an
one
Oompa Loompa.
interview.
Yeah.
Ever since that, like, I think it
Yes.
was Oscars last year.
Tell the people about that.
So I was watching the Oscars live.
You were?
Yes.
I only saw clips of it
I was watching it live. Like,
where
and this
did
was
she just come from?
under the bed.
Okay.
And it hadn't even started yet. Like, I think this was pre-show. But I was like watching
Pre-show interview.
Yeah, but I was like watching the red carpet stuff, coverage and all that. And he was like had the interview with Ashley Graham.
Oh, right. Okay.
And he was like not giving her anything, like not like answering her questions so rudely. Like cuz she was just trying. Like he was literally in one movie for 1 second that was nominated. It was like Glass Onion or something.
Right. Okay.
And he was just like right in the beginning or whatever. And she was trying to like ask a question about that, and he was like, "Well, I wasn't really in it. Like, I was in it for
like, how was it to be on the set? Like,
yeah, like
something
things
like
like that." And then oh well, and she was trying to come up with new questions because he was like dead ending her questions basically. And then she's like, "Who are you like most looking forward to? Like, what like kind of asking like a type of like what's one of your favorite movies that's nominated?"
Yeah.
But it wasn't that exact question, but it was along those lines. Yeah. And he's just like, I don't really like he didn't answer it, and she's like, okay, like, well, who are you wearing? Like, what? And then he's like, a suit from my tailor.
I literally hate him.
And I was like, in the moment, Lauren, I was like, ew, that was really
immediate.
like I was like, that was really hard to watch. Like he was so rude to her, and then
like,
I would see it, and then I saw it all on Twitter after, and
yeah,
I was like,
that's where I saw it.
I was like, yep, like I was not the only one that was like, that was so bad.
God, like,
and now
why?
I don't like him because that was so like rude.
Yeah, that was really.
And
rude.
she was trying so hard, and she's just doing her job also, like what
right,
she was like hired to
yes,
do.
she's like there for a reason.
And she was had such good energy, and she just kept trying and trying to ask questions. Like it's hard to interview someone on the red carpet who's not even really in a movie that's like nominated.
Right, and it's like no, people gave her these questions,
and you didn't also have to like do the interview. Also,
no,
like so.
God.
Anyway. Sorry, but I like Bridget Jones' Diary. And he was in his prime, like Notting Hill. Like
Notting Hill is really good.
Oh,
and
Notting Hill.
Love
so
Actually.
Good. Oh, yeah. Love Actually is all around.
Does he say that line?
Love Actually.
Does he say that?
I think he does say that, actually. I do think he says it.
That was
his
like
voice.
when he said, she has 27 dresses.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
27
when they say
dresses.
the title.
I'm like,
yeah.
So that's what it means. Another recent rom-com that I really love is Set It Up.
Okay.
With Glenn Powell and Zoe.
This is interesting. It's the daughter of the other
I know
girl.
how to
douche. Dutch. Douche. But it's spelled like that. It's like DEU.
I don't know what it is.
TCHTSCH.
I don't know. Zoe? She's in that?
I
don't like it.
No, I'm not going to say I don't like it. It's just nothing like special to me.
I really like that
But
movie.
also, yeah,
That's an easy rewatch for me too.
Sarah also really likes that one. And I think she said she liked it better than anyone but you.
I agree.
Okay.
But I've seen it a lot of times.
I haven't seen it in a while, but I do remember like the plot and like the characters, and so I remember like most things about it.
It's kind of like I do think it's like similar to Anyone But You, where it's like a rom-com and it's supposed to have those like, oh, you know where this is gonna go. They're gonna vomit, like. But that's like exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want to watch. Like I loved Anyone But You. I thought it was a really good movie.
Yeah. I'm really excited for all these rom-coms that all these A-list or like really big actors and actresses right now are talking about making. They're like, I want to do a rom-com with this person. Have you been seeing
Yeah,
those?
Paul Mescal with Ao or
yeah, is it Io or Ao?
Io. It's Io Debris. I think I heard her say it.
Yeah, so like
they were like, we want to do a rom com together. I said, I would die.
And then there was like another pairing too. I think it was Jeremy Allen White with someone else. Wow. Also, so I was like,
the fact that he's dating Rosalia.
I think,
have you seen that?
Yeah, I have seen that. I think they're going to be coming. I think we are going to see more rom coms and hopefully actually good ones.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, like we just need a rom com that feels like they used to feel, and they just don't feel like they do like they used to. And like that's why I liked The Holdover so much. Is why I told you it's like it feels like an old movie,
but it's new.
But it's new. But it gives you that same like this is a really good like classic.
Like I love those movies. Like now that like we mentioned them, like Notting Hill and Love Actually, like. Well, Love Actually is like on a different playing field. Like it has so many like different storylines or whatever. But Notting Hill, where it's just like a meet cute, and then like they run into each other again, and then the guy or the girl
and
has like a best friend,
like, kind of
a
like
silly best friend that like.
And I kind of like that it has like that like almost fan fiction element in that one because she's an actress in it, and like she's kind of like a famous actress,
right?
Oh, her outfits in that movie too.
Yeah,
like
she slays.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
But anyway,
sorry to make this all about movies, but like I also rewatched. I rewatched. I just had it. Sorry. Oh, okay. Randomly, I feel like you know this about me. This one movie that I really love. Guess.
Well, can you give me a hint?
It's like sad, kind of.
That's such a broad, like sad.
I know you're not gonna guess it. It's If I Stay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like I think that's actually my top 5.
No,
it is.
No,
Abby, it is.
Top 5. Little Women is up there.
Little Women's number 1.
Yeah, and then I'm just like I wouldn't put that up there with that. I mean, I think it's for me that's I would categorize that as like guilty pleasure.
Right. So,
but it's like it is sad.
It's not even the sad part. It's the backstory that I love.
All of her movies are the same energy.
Listen. It's not even the sad part where like they get in the car accident.
It's when he's hot. It's because he's hot. It's because the main character's hot.
It's when he's hot. Yes, it's the backstory.
But then he's kind of like an asshole. Like I was watching it back. I actually watched it recently. So that's what I'm saying.
Yes, he is.
He kind of like when I rewatched it because I hadn't seen it in a while. You can just stop her. Sorry, Moon. She's getting a little rowdy.
She's scratching the dresser.
Here, sometimes if I do this, she doesn't like it. No, hold on.
The room spray? What is it?
It's just coconut sandalwood.
Oh, don't spray it.
You don't like coconut sandalwood?
It's a little strong.
Oh, I like it. I do 3 sprays.
No, I was sleeping. That one's so strong for me.
I like that one.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh, yeah, because he was kind of like rude. Like he was all like
at one point, yes.
It was when she was like she got into like Juilliard.
I mean, the whole point
and he like didn't want her to go to Juilliard.
The whole and
then he's
because
like,
they have these plans.
Do the and I'm like,
no, I know, but Abby, he's hot.
Abby, but then he like redeems himself at the end.
Well, because it's like when she gets in the accident, like they're not dating.
Isn't
like
that's
the whole point.
I don't want to say it, but
And then he writes a song for her,
yeah,
Abby.
and then you're like, do I need to get in a car accident to make this man love me? Like, what?
Well, it didn't make anyone love me more.
It's like when Taylor Swift wrote. When Taylor Swift wrote,
I think about jumping
off a very tall something
just to see you come running.
Oh, and say the one thing
I've
I've
been
been
wanting, but no.
It's like that. It's like something tragic happens so you can get attention.
Yeah, I thought
It was
that would
like,
happen to me too.
but it's kind of like, oh, like we broke up. Like he pissed me off and was a dick, and then we broke up, and then I got really injured, and now he's running at my
Maybe
feet.
that's why I like it. Okay, maybe that's why I like it.
But no, we don't want anything tragic to happen ever. But like,
No,
sometimes
because
you think about jumping off very
I'm
tall
not gonna
buildings.
lie. Like this might be a little bit morbid, but like before I got in my car accident, I was like, well, I got in a car accident and I was on my way to work, and like before that even happened, like sometimes I was like, what if I like I got into a car accident and then I didn't have to go to work? And then it actually happened, guys, and I like really wish it didn't. Like it's way worse than going to a 5-hour shift.
Yeah, it's definitely the consequences are.
And I was like, oh my god, did I manifest that? Like into my life. Seriously, I never told anyone that, guys.
No, I think everyone like feels that way sometimes.
Yes.
They're like, I would rather have something horrible happen to me than
go to work,
than whatever this, or I want this,
or give a presentation in class.
It's like, it's just that, yeah. I think everyone has had that feeling before.
It is way worse to actually have that happen.
Yeah, you don't like actually.
Because
she wanted to be like minor.
She lost like her whole family. She's an orphan. And,
yeah, exactly. So that's
no
not
brother.
Desirable. But
she got the boy. But she got her.
We'll be your family,
back.
Mia.
And
we'll be your family.
When is that from?
That's kind of what they're saying. They say they're like, we know you have no family, but we'll be your family, Mia. Like they're talking to her while she's like in her coma.
Right, like her friend. Yeah. That part made me cry too when her friend.
No,
like,
it is sad. Yeah.
But at least she still has her grandma and grandpa.
Yeah. There's that.
Gramps.
Yeah, that movie just keeps coming.
It just her Juilliard dreams, Gramps. Yeah, no, he was rude about that because it was like God,
it was really bad. Like I wish I could think of the specifics of what he said, but in the moment I was like, that's not attractive. That's unattractive.
No. Yeah, unattractive, like personality wise, but like he looked really good when he was like doing that. So I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so all of Chloe Grace Moritz's like movies really give me the same vibe.
Okay, so what's the other one you're thinking of?
So the other one that's
okay.
Well, I'm thinking of, first of all, Fifth Wave is also like that, like kind of like apocalypse movie with her, where like the aliens come and it's like in 5 waves of like, first they do this and then they do this and they're just trying to wipe out the population and stuff. And then I was thinking of a different one that
So why is that the same?
People are dying. Is in when the day keeps resetting. That also gives me the same vibe.
Oh, which one is that?
With Zoe, what's it called? I don't know, but the day keeps resetting, and then like she like goes and like saves someone from like getting hit by a car.
Well, I hate those types of movies. Reliving the same day. Like I hate those types of movies until I watched Palm Springs.
I love Palm Springs.
And
did I tell you to watch that?
No, we watched it together.
Well, I watched it before,
and then we watched it together. And I was like, I don't like those types of movies where they have to relive the same day over and over again. Like, God, I hate those. But that one was really good.
I really liked that movie.
It was really good. I want to watch that again.
Yeah, and I remember, like, when I first watched it, it was just one of those best moments when you just pick a random movie on a streaming service, and then it turned out good.
It's so good, yeah.
And I had, like, it was just that type of thing. Like, just picked it, and I had never, like, heard about it before. Like, never saw anything about it. And I was just like, oh, this looks interesting.
Yeah.
And it was really good.
That one's so good. Like,
yeah, I love Palm Springs.
Yeah. Me too. Okay, so I don't know Okay, well, like, we have to talk about the bagoos.
Yeah, we do. Okay, let's talk about the bagoos.
So, the bagoos.
I'm a little hesitant to talk about it because
We're gonna convince ourselves to buy it.
no, because like I don't want to like make them even more popular because of all our viewers.
Right.
But I will dare to do it.
Oh my god, you're so brave.
Yeah, so Bagoo is a bag company and they make
Anyways,
bags.
Bagoo is having a drop on Thursday, the day this is out.
Yeah, today.
Today. Guys, go! Run! Actually, don't. Run
Actually,
too fast, though.
But
because
not the
I'm gonna
candy
be on
apple
there.
small nylon crescent bag.
And I just bought 2 bags from Bagoo because I'm a consumer.
Yeah, that's the thing is like we just had this whole episode and like this is my weakness.
Yeah,
Like,
so I
it's
just bought
such
2
a
bags that were on
weakness.
sale. Why am I looking directly in the camera? I don't know. I just have to talk to you.
Because you know I
Because
know
you know.
this.
But I'm like, I bought these bags on sale. I cannot, and I just got them on Sunday. I can't buy another bag, but like the
I
patterns.
need mine. Like I actually need that because
Do I get the small gingham one?
yeah, I like that one. I like that one. But see, mine's similar, so I don't need that.
That's why, because I want that pattern.
Yeah, mine's similar, not the same, but it's
But
similar. So I'm like,
it's
okay,
like
I
the
don't need a black
pixelated
and white.
gingham.
Yeah, so I don't need like a black and white. But I feel like I do need the red one because my red crossbody is like a wallet. It doesn't fit anything.
Right.
Like it's a bell fold. Like it's just it is. Like if
A bell
that
fold.
is the true definition like of a bell fold is what that crossbody is. It's
Yeah.
a bell fold. And
Did you
it
see the
doesn't fit
wallets I
anything.
sent you?
I did, yeah. I
But
don't need a wallet.
There's only 4 card slots.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't know if that's enough.
I need more than that.
Yeah, because it's like,
That's just like maybe like I don't know, because I don't like switching my wallets. So it's like I'd want my one wallet to have everything in it.
Yeah, I need to get a new wallet. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to get that one, I don't think, because it's not practical.
Right.
And it's like, it has a cash slot, but I don't have a cash all the time. It's mostly cards.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, I want the red one because mine doesn't fit anything, and I want to be able to wear a red crossbody, or I can wear it on the side too.
Wait,
and
are
I
you
can
gonna,
adjust the strap
are you
as
gonna
much
get
as
the
I
small
want.
one, or are you gonna get
The
the
small.
medium?
The small.
Small.
Small. Small.
Small.
And I think I don't need the like mini bag of the red
Mhm.
because I don't think I'd use it as much as the
Crossbody.
Yeah.
I like kind of want another medium one
Yeah.
because I have.
You only have one.
I have one. I only have one, guys. and it's
so
like cream.
obviously.
But if I'm wearing white,
you don't want to do it.
it doesn't match.
Yeah. So
And
which one are you eyeing right now? There's a lot of
Well,
good options. There's a lot of good
I did
neutrals.
like the red. Like, I liked the red,
Claimed. I already claimed.
but not in the small.
I already claimed. I thought there were a lot of good neutrals that they had.
I don't remember any of them.
They had a lot of good ones.
Okay, well, I was like, I like the gingham, the black and white gingham, and I like the red. That's all I saw.
Yeah, and then I think I want one of the baby Bagoo reusable bags. Because I have
cherub.
Well, I'm actually thinking about getting a different one now that I looked at all of them closely.
Okay.
And thought about it. Well, unfortunately they don't have the cherry and the baby Bagoo. They only have the standard size. But I already have a standard size one and I don't think I need another one.
What is the baby? Like, how big is it?
I think it's more like
What do you use it for, though?
like if I was going like to Target really quick and getting a couple things. Like
Yeah, yes, I'm one of those.
Yeah, because the standard size is really big,
and it's
so
like
it feels
sometimes
like too much when I'm just getting like a couple things,
and you're only getting a couple things, but sometimes it's too much to hold all your items and your keys.
Yeah, so I'm like, I want a smaller one for my smaller trips, like a little like errand, and not like a grocery trip. Like it's just
you need that.
I need it. So.
Alright, so I need to pick out my item and then, yeah.
It's so bad, but I do love them. I love them.
I just got 2
I know. Already have like 5 Bagu products, I think.
I think we have all the same now, except for the reusable bags.
Yeah, you don't have that.
Like a tote, and then we have a mini, and then we have cross.
I love the tote though. I use that all the time. So I got that for my birthday, but I was like, I don't regret asking for it because I use it literally all the time.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah,
Anyway,
well, I just got mine, so.
yeah. So you will.
So, and I'm about to get. We'll see. But
It's a
like,
different shape. It's a
I
different
don't want
shape
to
for me
regret it.
and
Like,
color.
I don't want to regret not getting it and then be sold out like the freaking bow bags.
Yeah, like the Sandy Lang collab
Oh,
bags.
God, it's
Yeah.
so ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. I don't regret it.
People on the subreddit, like, in search of.
Yeah, I do follow the Bagu subreddit. Another
just
thing.
did.
But anyway, so I think that's the episode then. I think we already kind of went over like reading,
Yeah.
watching, obviously. We
Yeah.
talked about movies.
And I listened to Taylor Swift, and we know this.
And I'm listening to Slumber Party. And if you're not listening to Slumber Party, then you're really uncool.
And, like, people are judging you. I'm just kidding.
And by that, I mean me. I'm judging you.
Like, why wouldn't you? What else?
And I hope we gave you some movie inspo because, like, we just listed off a lot of movies.
A lot of movies. Put them on your watch list. Log them onto Letterboxd.
And yeah.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. Peace.